What is up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 13 of the Darkroom podcast.
Oof.
My name is Nick.
My name's Adam.
So, how was your week since we last spoke?
Literally like the same, no difference. Why would there be, right?
Naturally, just chill inside.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean, it has been raining a lot.
That's true.
Like, it's just depressing at this point.
Yeah.
This is like the most rain we've gotten in like a couple of years over the summer,
know.
right? Like
It's
usually it's nice.
I know. It's been like the full week.
Mm-hmm.
Just rain.
Mm-hmm. But like otherwise, I've been getting ready for the Quebec trip next week. I've been looking at like Google Maps where we're going, just to get myself familiar. Where we might stop for gas, which I don't know if we'll need to, but we'll see. Just there for emergency purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my barber this week. He didn't die.
I didn't think so, but it also did sound a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just like moved. So now I don't have a barber anymore, which sucks.
I get it. Mine moved to friggin' PEI. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, PEI.
Yeah. So
can't exactly go there once a month or so to get a haircut.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just have to find another one, I guess.
Just cut each other's hair.
Oh.
See what happens.
I won't go well. There's no way.
Never know until you try.
That's true. Yeah, honestly, I think that's it. Just no other cool updates. What about you?
The week was basically the same. Yesterday I went to Wonderland. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You already know because you saw my story, but I saw some of the cast of the Umbrella Academy, which was pretty cool. They were really nice. Took a photo with them.
I don't know what Umbrella Academy is.
It's a superhero show on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, we were walking, and I saw one of them, but he's by himself, and I'm like, I know this guy. Like, I know this guy. And then as he's like passing, I'm like, he's in Umbrella Academy, and I'm like, telling Derek and Mariko, I'm like, this guy's in Umbrella Academy, and she's like, are you sure? I don't know if that was him. And we walk like 5 more steps, and I look, and then I see 2 others from the show, and I was like, the super tall one, Tom Hopper.
Yeah.
He is like 6'4" and like jacked, so he stands out. And I was like, okay, I was right. It is them, and we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then we were walking. So then we went on Leviathan, left. We were walking to Backlot Stunt Coaster, I think, whatever. Doesn't matter. We were walking there, and then we see 3 of them. One of them was a different one, though. So we saw the guy that plays Diego, which I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know you don't know. And then, but yeah, so we saw 3 of them, took a picture with them. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Otherwise, my week was relatively the same. But that was definitely something different for once.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever like seen. Well, okay, other than like the guys on like the Straight Pipes, that YouTube channel, I've seen them, but like other famous people, I don't think I've ever really met anyone. That's pretty cool that you did.
I have seen one other, King Batch at the exhibition. I didn't actually like meet him. I didn't talk to him. I didn't take a picture. I just saw him and I was like, I think that's King Batch. And then I saw like a bunch of other people like, yo, that's King Batch. That's King Batch. And I was like, okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Wow. Want to get on to topics?
Let's do it.
Okay. Literally, like the one topic is literally losing my barber. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm starting to register for school on Monday. That's fun. See, like I don't remember if like when we were at school, Do you remember being able to like make plans right before registration, so you could just like click one button and it would like register you for all of them?
I made the plan not knowing that we had to choose a block for first semester or first and second semester.
Yeah.
So I made a plan. I'm like, this is beautiful, perfect. Like, I think I made it so I had a day off.
Yeah.
And then when it came to registration, I was like, oh crap. So I had to do it all.
Yeah.
But like, there was the option to make the plan beforehand.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't remember if they let us make 2 or more, but now they only make you make 2 or let you make 2, which is dumb because there's like 4 or 5 classes.
Right.
And there's a lot of options in terms of like sections.
Right.
Right? So 2 is just not enough. So right now I have like one that's like, all right, decent, like maybe 1 8 a.m. And then the second one is just worst case scenario, all 8 a.m.s because I know people don't want it.
Yeah.
So like if plan 1 doesn't work, then plan 2 definitely will. It's not going to be fun.
No.
But that's what it's at. And it's all going to be online again. That sucks.
That's rough. But at least it's not photography online because that's just...
I guess, yeah.
You know.
It might be better. We'll see.
I'd hope. I'd imagine. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oopsies. The next one... Wait, do you want to go on yours first?
Yeah, sure. So one thing I just saw like this morning is speech to text in Premiere Pro.
Ooh.
Is now a thing, or is going to be a thing in the next update. Or I'm assuming it's the next one. It says, I don't think it actually said in the article, but it's a massive time saver. Yeah, pretty obvious. Like, I don't know if we're able to, like, if we wanted to, like, export the subtitles separately to then use it for like YouTube, for example, or like a transcription for the podcast is what I was thinking. Because not everyone likes subtitles, so like you don't necessarily want to put it in the video if you can't like
that'd be
them
smart.
off. But I'm hoping that they make that an option that you can just export it as like a transcript and then put it to whatever, and then for YouTube that'd be great.
That'd be sick, yeah. Can you imagine like Adobe with all their money? We get like different voices for each. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But knowing Adobe, they don't do that kind of stuff. Cool stuff for the creators? Nah.
Yeah, no. But so that's something exciting. I'm curious to see how well it's going to be because I know YouTube's auto voice to text is not the greatest.
It's gotten better.
Yeah.
Like, slowly it's getting better, and they have like Google behind them. So but yeah, it's definitely it's not that good.
But yeah, so if Adobe's coming out with this is like new for them too, right? So there's a good chance it's going to be horrible.
Yeah, for the
first
like,
at least
2 years.
Yeah. We'll see though. You never know. Maybe they'll just come out and surprise us, and it'll be beautiful and amazing.
Maybe.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Make sure it's good. We're gonna kind of come after you.
Yeah, we'll have a talk.
Yeah, Adobe. Yeah. We're paying a lot of money for Premiere, Photoshop. Better be good. You've been warned. A lot.
Ooh.
That's very intimidating. Ooh. I like it. All right. Tesla Model S Plaid deliveries have started.
Ooh.
And it's so good. You know how fast it is? It is so fast that they won't let you on a drag strip without a parachute on the back. Isn't that crazy? Like, you can just buy a car that's just not allowed on a drag strip. That's like
how is that allowed?
I don't know.
To drive
How can they sell it?
The streets.
Yeah. How is that legal?
I don't know.
You can just have that.
Elon's just too good. He's like got the connections. He's like, yo, just allow this. Yeah. Just let it happen.
It's insane. Oh my god. They put wider tires both on the front and the back. The front ones are like a little skinnier. The rear ones are way thick, like 295. That's like how many millimeters wide it is. That's like a good 30 centimeters almost.
Damn.
Like, just imagine a whole ruler. Most cars, my car is like 235, 245 maybe, and like 295.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Big difference.
Damn.
What else? The yoke steering wheel. Well, it's not a steering wheel. The yoke steering. You know, the nice little airplane thing. There have been complaints about that. Okay, let's see. There's touch buttons. Capacitive touch. It's like a touch screen on each side.
Right.
And they don't have any more stalks like a normal car, right? Like you turn on your turn signal. They don't have that. It's all on the steering wheel.
Interesting.
Right. So now when you're turning the wheel, you might touch the touch buttons.
Right.
And you might put on your blinker.
Yeah.
And what else? What else? The horn. The horn is a touch button. No more. You don't
Oh
have
my god.
That's
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah. And I think like your wipers are probably on there too. You know Tesla. Everything's digital now, like on the screen. So yeah. I would honestly prefer if it was physical touch buttons. Like cars have done that before, where they have buttons for the turn signals. Like a Ferrari for sure has that. So it's not bad. But just like a touch screen. Yeah, that seems a little too easy to accidentally hit the horn, signal, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Which is not very good.
Yeah, no. What else? Also when you're turning it, it might be a bit hard to get used to, right? You might like grab the top.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, hold on.
But like I feel like that's easier to deal with, or like at least learn. Than like your like all the touch buttons. Like if it's physical, it's like a lot easier, I think, to learn. But if it's like touch, then you have to all go like you can't even feel it. Right. So I think they do give you like some haptic feedback, but like it's still, I don't think that's good enough.
No, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
How people like it, or most likely don't like it.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, there's more like a lot of like influencers are getting them right now, right? To like spread the word. But yeah, I'd love to see what like real normal people think about the yoke. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't say it. I said it doesn't have a stalk on the right side, which used to be the gear selector. Now you have to change the gear through the touch screen.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. And eventually what they're like going or leading into is that the car is just going to know which way you want to go.
Okay. Okay. What are you, freaking Iron Man? Just like...
Yeah.
When you want to fly, it just knows?
It legit.
You just do this and it shoots? Like...
Yeah. Yeah.
How? Like how?
Well, it can use the location, and right now it's like in beta, so like, most people change it through the touchscreen, and there's still buttons like in the center console that you can use, but they're like super slow because you don't want to like accidentally brush them and change gears.
Right.
But yeah, so for now in the beta, it'll remember how you got into the parking spot and like how you might want to go back out, and it can use all the 360 cameras too, right?
Damn. I mean, it's cool.
It's cool, but it's scary, dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you just get in your car and you're like, all right, I'm going to go forwards now, and then it goes backwards?
That would be good.
No.
Trying to show someone how fast this thing goes too.
Oh, God.
And then you just step on it and it just...
Yeah. Like you're doing launch control and you just go backwards instead.
That's straight out of like a... I can't think of what movie or show has done that, but I've definitely seen a scene where that happens,
sure.
where they like look back and then they go forward.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
God. I mean, it won't be. It won't be.
No.
Oh God.
But yeah, it's crazy what they're doing over at Tesla. I can't wait to hopefully one day have one. I don't know.
But then it's not manual.
Oh, yeah, okay, but...
I thought you were going to stay with a manual car.
I will.
You're going to have both?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
It's going to be both.
Okay.
Like, my daily is going to be, electric car, nice and eco-friendly.
Right.
And then my weekend car, or whatever car I just drive,
right,
manual, for sure.
Okay, that's fair.
Watch. It's making a prediction right now. 911. Porsche 911. Maybe from 1980s. Going a little classic. Stick shift. 100%.
Solid. Just get Elon to make a electric manual car.
That's possible. It is actually, but it's not as efficient as using like just one.
Right.
Because the Porsche Taycan, they're electric, and they have 2 gears, which it's like switches between, and apparently you can hear it sometimes, like switch gears when you're accelerating, but like you straight up can't feel it. So we'll see if there are manual electric cars in the future. You already know I'm gonna be on top of it.
No, you're gonna be in it, not on top.
Well, you don't know.
I'll
this.
be on top, hanging on.
Oh, yeah.
Just tie me up. I don't know. Maybe give me a parachute, and I can
Ooh.
What's it called? Like paragliding?
I think.
Is that what it's called? I can't remember.
I don't know.
That thing. Boom, that thing. I'll just put it in right now.
You already know Elon's the type of guy to just like put hooks on the roof just for that purpose. It's not going to be practical at all.
No.
Only for that.
Yes. Let's call Elon up right now, right after this is done. We'll find his phone number.
Yeah.
Elon, we got an idea.
Uh-huh.
And he's either going to be like, whoa, genius, I don't know how I didn't think of it. Or he's going to be like, you're stupid. Don't contact me again.
Well, listen, they were crazy enough to put the yoke in there, so
it's true.
Going off that, our idea is not that crazy. Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Elon. We're talking to you.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my. That's about it. That's really all I had. I did mention everything. Yeah, kind of.
Well, I had one other thing I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Another article I read on f-stoppers.
Ooh.
And the title was, "Are we in the post-photography era?" And I was like, okay.
Interesting.
Okay, what's this? Let's see. And basically, the whole gist of this article is just how CG is becoming a lot more relevant and more easily accessible, I guess I would say, to the average person.
Yeah. Some
YouTube tutorials, and you can make like, maybe not portraits, but like in terms of products, you can create like a really, really photorealistic product, whatever that may be. And then that could end up potentially saving companies money. Like it might be more expensive to do a computer generated image, but then it can be like, okay, I want to change it to this environment. It's not like you then have to go shoot it in that environment. And it's just speeds things up in some areas. Yeah,
because even in I think we talked about how they filmed Star Wars, the new one, right, on Disney Plus. What's it called? Did we? No. Maybe
Mandalorian. Yes.
Yes, with Mandalorian. Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about it on here.
Not on here,
but we've talked about it for sure.
So I think I was watching a Corridor Crew video.
Right.
They always, they have their VFX artists react.
I love those.
Yeah, and they brought someone else on from the set of Star Wars, and they said that they can just change like the environment right there.
Yeah.
If one day like maybe the lighting was like too harsh and they wanted to soften it up, they can just do it like right there. It's so much faster. Like you don't have to wait for the sun to physically change outside or bring in like the huge diffusion panels. Like it's just do it so quick. Yeah.
I know. It's crazy. Also, for those of you who may not know how they film it, they basically have a giant TV screen behind the actors, and then they just put whatever background they want on it. But it like moves with the cameras. Like it knows
like the whole
with parallax and everything.
Is right. Yeah.
Which is just crazy.
Yeah. What you can do now is just...
But yeah, so I mean, like, I don't think photography is gonna like become less relevant, but like it may get used less. I don't know. It's hard to tell though, because it's still different. It's still not exactly the same, and exactly, well, I guess it depends where you go, because some places can create like a completely photorealistic, but that costs a good amount. I would imagine. I don't actually know, but
yeah.
So it should be interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of like the commercial space, like what we were shooting in school, and like we can do it. I forget how many like our teachers said they can shoot in one day, but it was like a good bit.
Yeah.
All in one day, and do that over like the whole week or two. That's like hundreds of products shot on white.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Right? And then technically, if we're thinking of speed and changing the environment, like technically it's not that bad changing it in Photoshop.
No.
If it's properly shot on white.
Yeah. No, it depends, because like with the 3D aspect, you can change the lighting and everything. Angle, lighting.
Yeah.
Like the lens, like the focal length.
Yeah.
You can change all of that really quick.
That's true.
And if you change the background to something that's like an actual landscape, for example,
the rest of the
you
lighting
can just change the lighting
instantly.
really, just like that. Whereas you can't do that with photography.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I don't know. And like if you think of like splash shots, those can be hard to get, and those take more than one try.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas doing it CGI, like I did that when we did the beverage assignment, and I did my Heineken, and I didn't make a splash, but I used a splash from what's it called, Adobe Dimension, and just put like a beer texture, I guess, on it. And for me, it took a while to do because I haven't done a lot of 3D work, so I was kind of just trying to figure it out as I go. But if you're like experienced, you know how to do that. You can make that a lot faster than me.
It goes quick.
And you can make the splash exactly how you want it, how you're picturing it in your head. Whereas you might not ever get that exact splash. Just try it through trial and error.
Yeah. I don't know. They were even telling me when we were in school, because I wanted to get into like, automotive stuff. They were even telling me like it's just not the best spot to go into, because through CG, like you can get models of cars that literally don't exist anymore from like 1940s and 1950s. Like you literally cannot source these kinds of cars, and in CG you can just make it. So
well, I think it'll be interesting to see where that all ends up. I'd
love to learn CG.
I would too.
I tried like a little bit of Blender when, everyone was trying like new quarantine hobbies.
I wanted to. I was going to, and the only reason I was going to was because I was trying to do my photo where I put my shoes on the moon. And it had to be like a high resolution. I don't remember what the dimensions were that he wanted, but it was big dimensions. And finding a stock photo of the moon that was that big was really friggin' hard. So I was like, either I use like a desert image and make it gray, but I couldn't find one that I liked, or I could try making it in Blender, which would work, but then I had to learn how to use Blender. I know I ended up finding an image, so I didn't, but I was tempted to try.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes, but it looks like we're a harder to find skill now.
Hate to see it.
Yep.
That's why we learned CG. That's why we got to learn CG.
Exactly. I had like one topic. I don't know why I thought of this. I literally saw something and I was like, oh right, Peter McKinnon. Always leads back to that guy.
Obviously.
He put out a video of his favorite lens being the 50mm, the RF 50mm, like f1.8 or something crazy like that. I was like, what if I asked Nick what his favorite focal length is?
That's tough. Because it depends what you're shooting, too. Shoot, I don't know what I would go with. Like it wouldn't be wide. I would say that. I like to get like 50 or higher is what I would say. Because 50 is a pretty good spot in the middle. But like I always use my 24 to 70, so I'm constantly going in and out. And again, it depends what you're shooting. If you're shooting real estate or something, you gotta be zoomed out. If you're shooting commercial stuff, generally you want to be more zoomed in. I'm like usually at 70, if I could be even more, like use the 100 or 105 mil, I'd probably use that.
Yeah.
Portraits, that's also like, oh my god, there's
There's a lot to choose from.
there's so many. I don't even know, to be honest.
Ooh.
I'm stuck. What's yours? You know what? Let's flip it on you while I'm struggling.
You see, I thought, because I like to do automotive stuff, I've always wanted a 70 to 200, so I can use that 200. So I'd say that, but I also haven't really used anything like less than 24. So I don't know what I'm missing out on that range. So
I don't think it's that much, really.
I'd go with like a 105.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that yeah, because that's like good for commercial and portraits, which is more of the kind of stuff I'm into.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could shoot a landscape.
Probably
if you
be
wanted to.
either 105 or like even an 85 maybe.
Yeah,
I like 85s.
that's good.
Let's go with that.
All right, 85, 105.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, I got a couple other things, but I'm just gonna leave them for next week because we're like about 27 minutes now.
All
so.
right, sweet.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. At least we're not in a rush to finish this episode.
Yes.
If you watched last episode, you would know.
If you don't know, go watch it right now.
Yes.
Because we're ending right now. Go watch it. Put the card right there.
Yep.
Wait, which side am I on? You're on that side.
So it's right here, right? Yeah. I think it'd be right here.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Here. You know what we're talking about
Yeah.
anyway.
Exactly.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And, of course, flick that bell.
Oh, yeah.
And tune in next week.
See ya.